Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is Phuket Walker Alex, and we'll be visiting Laguna Beach today. A short ride to the beach first, but let's get started. Hello everybody. Hello Juanita. Hello Madonna. Hello Sebastian. Welcome to the live stream. I kind of tweaked with my settings a little bit and made a small mistake of moving my chat box a little bit too high, but don't worry about me. You guys just keep talking away and I'll adjust my angle to that. But generally we'll be going back to the usual setup today, and we should be very stable in terms of streaming quality compared to last time, and I apologize for that. I'll change the screen a little bit despite the lighting being not so great and my head being quite giant, but let's enjoy coffee first. I tried to start the stream at 9 o'clock. I think I, for the first time, achieved that today. So hopefully slightly earlier start. Also, I have to probably try to make my way back to my place a little later to take my Jang to the vet again. So we'll be heading off shortly. And if I do miss your chat, that's my mistake. I had the chat box perfectly placed, and then I tweaked with the setting a little bit. Well, anyways, it's too late. So yeah, just chat away and I'll do my best to keep up, guys. And Jang's doing a lot better today, Madonna. Thanks for thanks for the she is doing okay. She's eating a lot more this morning, and I noticed she has a lot more energy due to the IV treatments. I guess the issue is she still needs to learn how to eat by herself, and that's going to take time, right? And like I said, everything kind of happens so fast for us, so the healing process definitely will take a lot longer. So we're just getting used to how things are right now. I got to take her to the vet mostly almost every day for just this week, so on and so forth. So if I'm a little bit behind on the videos and live streams, that might be the reason why. But hey, family first, right? You know what I'm saying? I do have my DJI mic here. Since I have my trusty mods here, you guys let me know how this mic is doing. I just turned it on, and hopefully it sounds a little better, but we won't really know until we start riding, because the app seems to disable the noise reduction function. So let's try it out, right? And then see how it goes. And then you guys let me know if it really sucks, and I'll switch it up. Okay, gonna drop my coffee off, and we're gonna head off. Drop my coffee off as in to the garbage can, and we're off as in to Laguna Beach, ladies and gents. I should sound a little better. I'm just worried about when I do get on the road, and that may create some wind noise without noise reduction. Sometimes it, has this on and off like fluffing noise. So you guys just let me know. If it gets that bad, I'll switch back to the normal audio. And if it does work out, hey, I get to use this method every time. Okay, let's go, guys. And I'll be slightly not monitoring the chat for a bit, obvious reasons, to get us all there safe in one piece. And of course, for those of you who've seen my channel before, I do go on motorcycle rides, and we do have small short ride adventures to our destination usually. So let's enjoy the ride, sit back and relax, and hopefully all is good. Like I'm mentioning, I am utilizing the DJI mic too. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems and fix some issues instead. Welcome to Phuket Walk. Welcome to a wonderful, beautiful day. And we're heading to the beach again with my usual paid setup. And hopefully today will bring us more stability and quality streaming compared to last time around. I apologize for that. I was quite hopeful, and I did want Prism to work out, but I think it didn't do that well during the beach walk, so let's not play around with that anymore and stick with something we're used to and has been proven. Now, in case we do go overtime today, for what reason, it's okay. I left the keys for my wife at a buddy's place, so she can just pick it up and enter the house and bring John to the vet. But of course, I'd like to be there to help out, see what's going on. That'll be our best. Looks like very smooth sailing today. And we're going to have a great ride to the beach. We're currently traveling about 50 kilometers, reaching almost 60. But I'm just going to keep it at a cruise point. No need to rush. And it's not like 50 is too slow, so we're getting there at a good pace. The mic too is doing its thing, because if it's not, you guys are probably getting some rumbling noise. We'll be there shortly, not that long of a ride. A good 10 minutes ride and we'll be at the beach. And thank you for coming along on this beautiful sunny day. When I last checked the temperature, it was just a nice 27 degrees, and with the winds and wind chill, it feels like 25 to me. I guess the sun will make up for it over time, but certainly feels good on the ride. And I took a quick glimpse, couldn't catch the message there, but welcome, Kurt. We're going to the beach again, and hopefully today we'll have a lot more stability, because I'm going back to the old setup. I did pay for it, so let's enjoy it. Good to see everyone earlier in Ken and as well as Robert's live stream. Was very happy to wish Robert a happy birthday. And of course I gathered myself to sadly leave Ken stream early to get myself out here on time. On time in terms of I wanted to get out here by 9 o'clock anyways. And I think today I have achieved that. Let's get us safe to the beach first. And it looks like traffic's really treating us well today. Despite the usual hiccups that this road throws at us, everything's going pretty good. We could go further left, but there's a lot of bumps there, so I'm just avoiding it. And we get a chance, of course, for those of you just joining us or viewing our bike rides for the first time, we will be squeezing through the traffic to perhaps go a little bit when I say squeezing, it generally is a tight squeeze. Let's see if we can make our attempt this time. Looking good. Squeezing is definitely the word. And I had a few viewers ask, how are the lanes and how do you distinguish what lanes you're in? Well, you are your own lane. So let's not worry about lanes when you're riding around Phuket and worry about not hitting things. Always check your blind spot, because if there's nobody next to you at that moment, there'll probably be another motorbike swishing by in the next. And once again, we're utilizing the mic too if I sound a little different and if the wind noise is drastically good or bad. It could be an improvement or it could be worse. We'll find out together, and please do let me know when I am able to check out the chats again. And we are taking a shortcut on the opposite side of traffic. I don't recommend it, guys. But hey, when in Thailand, do what locals do. And of course, locals do know what they're doing, so make sure you also know as well. Just slightly quick squeeze by there. That saved a lot of time. Let's rejoin traffic again as usual. And glad you guys were able to experience some local riding. I'm not too rough, guys. I'm a nice rider, taking it easy. We'll be reaching Boat Avenue quite shortly, and that would take us into the Laguna area. Another pleasant ride before we reach the beach and the ocean. And we are riding on my trusty Honda Monkey. Not a shabby ride, definitely very good for squeezing by traffic in the islands. We're going straight to the beach today, and I think the next time we come back to Boat Avenue will be in the evenings. Can't check the chats, but a quick glimpse. I saw Cole in the house. Welcome, Coleslaw. And we're heading to the beach again, hopefully today with much better stability. I'm using my usual pay setup, and with the DJI mic 2 as a assistant in audio. Hopefully it doesn't make things worse, because it sometimes does. Wow, is that a hill or a speed bump? Geez. I saw the mention of Burger King. There is a BK here, I think. Can't really check the chats, guys, so just freely enjoy yourself. Go chat away while I find our way to the beach. Enjoy the ride, guys. It's gonna be nice and smooth and quiet from this point, aside from the giant speed bumps, I guess, because all the traffic areas are passed and we're into the Laguna area. And you guys know I love this beach. I could head down south to Karon and Kata. But hey, I think over here it's more YouTuber friendly, streamer friendly. In fact, people pose, wave, say hello, all sorts of friendliness towards the camera in this neighborhood. So those who respect me in the area that respects me, I like to pay respect back, of course. I was so made an off-trail walk here, a good couple hour of it without any walk paths. It was still fun to show you that you could indeed walk around, but perhaps a motorbike might be a better idea. And yes, I have been slightly lagging on some of my 4K videos. I will find time to make up for it. I've been just utilizing that period of time to spend more time with my cat. Confusing traffic here, but we're back on the road. Hopefully my riding's not too rough. Usually the wind sound's the problem. My trusty motorcycle has a nice zippy sound to it that I enjoy. Well, most motorcycle enthusiasts like the sound of their ride. Get myself in position first. One second while I try to resolve that buffer. Sorry about the buffering, guys, and thank you, Kurt, for doing some moderator job, and just let me double check some settings here and make sure everything is good, and then we'll get going. Hello, Sign. Welcome to the live stream, and I think you just avoided some of the buffering that kicked a lot of people out of the stream, or at least scared them away temporarily. There you go. Okay. All right. There's constructioning. I think it's been happening for a year and a bit. Morning. Always good to see good people. Here we are, guys. And I did say we're going to head down the Laguna beach side, so as a promise, and promise kept, we will head that way. But hey, there's no harm taking a look at the Bang Tao side first. The Laguna stretch is slightly further to walk, and as you guys know, it's always challenging for me to monitor the chats here, so I'll do what I can, right? And I'll leave all the rest to you guys. And hello everybody, thank you for riding along. Sorry about the buffering issues and perhaps, you know, some of the sound issues we might be experiencing. I am testing the mic too today, and you know, I mentioned earlier I kind of messed about with my own chat, and it's all the way up in the corner there, but not too bad, I can still see it. But yeah, let's get going. Welcome to Laguna Beach and welcome to Phuket Walk, guys. And as you guys always know, when we head to the beach, we generally overheat a bit. But that's all right. Let's see if we bump into that today. And what are we dealing with here today? It says on my reading it's 26 degrees supposedly, and kind of feels that way, not too bad. And let's head down to the waters right away where we get some breeze and see if how my microphone's doing. And once again, welcome to everybody that I saw earlier. Kurt, welcome. And my trusty mods, Madano, Juanita, always great to have you guys. Hello, Koslov. Hello, Sebastian. And my wife was here earlier. Hello, Sign. And I call her the beautiful Sign, but her channel is Rome with Sign. So please do check out her channel. She's just starting out, but she's definitely very excited to maybe make it to 50 where she can perhaps do some live streams. So she's, ready to go, guys. So boost her up there, subscribe, like, and she has some content there already. So check it out at Rome with Sign. So ROAMWITHSINE. And of course, let's check out the waters first. And thank you for your patience. First the wind noise, then the motorcycle sounds, and now the annoying voice of my voice. Annoying sound of my voice. Hopefully the waves will resolve some of that annoyance. And yes, we are doing another beach walk. Hey, we can never have too many beach walks, I think, especially at Phuket Walk. A little bit too close to the water. I think there's slightly less shaded area on this side until I get to the tree area up there. But it's alright, it's not too hot today, so I don't think we're going to overheat too much. Hopefully not. Anyways, it's 9:23. We had a nice ride. I started the stream about 9 o'clock. So if you're just joining in now, no worries. You're just in time for Laguna Beach. And please do let me know how my microphone is doing and how was it doing. How did it do when I was riding on the motorbike? Hopefully it was alright, guys. And please do sit back and relax and enjoy the beautiful beach and the lovely waves. And of course, enjoy the beautiful vibe, peaceful, friendly vibes that the people here offer. It's always a great crowd here. I was mentioning on the motorbike, there's a reason I have favorite beaches. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. We're currently at Laguna Beach. Just checking it out. We just had a quick and swift motorbike ride down here. And I'm utilizing my new microphone today. Well, not new, but new setup. Welcoming the mic 2 to the setup. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much issues and improve some of the qualities. And of course, Jeanette has warm weather, just like me. Appreciate the snow a little differently, and sometimes have different feelings towards the hot sun. But today the sun is definitely a good thing, and the sun is definitely doing us some good at this beautiful beach. And like I said, no need to know how to swim here. It's nicely shallow and boarded off as well for safety. And most people don't swim in these areas, they just float, right? So just jump in the water and float around. Hey, look at that guy. He's floating upside down. Or of course, a nice walk along the beach is always enjoyable. And there's always beach chairs. Hello, Canadian Vasily. Welcome to the beach again, bro. Wonder what's causing this. Give me just a second to see if I can resolve some of these issues. Okay. You sniped both Johnny and Ken today? That's excellent, man. Man, I wish I was in Toronto if I did a walk, you know? A little bit harder to snipe them here. I apologize for the buffering issues. We should be doing well. Because the phone is not that hot right now. Hello Hajat, welcome to the live stream. Apparently we're having some buffering issues. But it could be some of the settings just not aligning. Or it could be the mic 2 causing it. Hopefully not. Once again, I always don't really trust Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on live streams. But let's see if I could get us some better signal just going. Doing this slightly different setting here. And thank you, Jeanette. Glad you're enjoying this. I really hope my mic 2 does pick up the waves. And once again, I apologize to everybody for the buffering issues. Perhaps some of the settings I have from my previous app might be clashing with the current one right now. I'll take a look at it when I get home, definitely. But this is my usual pay app, and it has provided us stability here before, so hopefully it works itself out. I am going to walk the full length of the beach regardless, so if any issues do occur, I'll just jump right back on. And there's plenty of waves and ocean to enjoy, of course. Thank you for letting me know, Madano, as well. And Sign, thanks for updating me on the buffering issues. I'm just hoping it's your phone on your side and you're just having bad internet. But the chances are it's probably me. And of course there are nice resorts here. And hotels and condos right by the Laguna area, Laguna Beach. Steps away, literally. The Laguna side is a little bit more quiet. It does have less shops and big restaurants, but it does have its services, of course, and it will still provide you with a lot of beach chairs that's available, and you can rent for a few $100 or $100 here. And once again, I really hope the mic 2 works out and it's not the one causing some of the buffering issues. Geesh. I had a similar type of problems last time I utilized the mic too. So I initially took it off for that. So let's see. Can you go ice fishing here? You can definitely go ice fishing here if there's ice. Or perhaps you can bring a nice bucket. I mean, there's definitely no law or anything stopping ice fishing. Just finding ice might be the only issue. You know what? I'll walk slightly away from the waters a little bit. Never sure if that improved things, but the buffering is no good, of course. Okay, let's try here a bit. And we'll head right back towards the water and get closer once things settle down a bit. We have conquered Laguna Beach before, so come on, network gods. Here we are. This is the shady area I was mentioning earlier. The nice tall trees here provide a nice shade. Not sure how that helps the network though. And apparently, maybe not just me only, sometimes the chats do get delayed and they don't show up on my streaming app. It happened yesterday. So if I'm not responding to some of the chats, it's probably I can't see it. And we do have quite a bit of buffering issues today. I really have to go look into things and maybe redo a lot of the things all over again, because this shouldn't be happening. One second, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm probably not updated or up to date with the chats, because the last comment I got was about ice fishing, I think. Thank you, Madano. Yeah, just enjoy the walk, no worries. I'm just multitasking here, trying to figure out what's causing some of this lower download speeds and upload speeds. Because we have a beautiful day today. It's just 40 past 9 here in the morning. And it reads, it's 26 degrees, certainly feel like it as well. So it shouldn't be causing too much overheat issues with the stream. The signal is not too good here, definitely, when we come by Laguna. But we have conquered it before. So I was hoping today that they can do it again for me. But I'll double check on it. Oh, Jeanette is meditating with these waves. Then perhaps the audio not doing too well would be good. I definitely don't want to interrupt the meditation. I'll give my service providers a call later on today, just to double check. In the meanwhile, I apologize for the quality. I hope you do enjoy Laguna Beach live. And of course, I've been challenging a lot of areas that many people don't like to challenge. And I guess the beaches are definitely one of them. It's not just Laguna Beach, actually. When I stream anywhere near waters, the stream doesn't do that well here. The thing is, there's a lot of water here, so a lot of places with a body of water and ocean I like to walk along. But hey, we'll keep challenging it until I get it right. Despite having a challenging stream, I was definitely excited and upbeat to come out today, as I updated everybody that my cat Jang is doing a little better, and that definitely gifted me a very bright morning and happy day. So I am up for the task, ready to go. Let's walk the whole stretch of Laguna. Hopefully not just suffering band. If anything, this app shouldn't let the stream die off. But I mean, quality of course does matter. Let's trek along and perhaps I'll hit a spot with signal. The waves are really captivating me too, actually. And they're quite calm today, so it's no good if you're a surfer, but you're just swimming, floating along, enjoying the beach, having a beach walk. I think these are types of waves you want. Check that out. We have returned to the buffer zone, apparently. Okay. Let's go to a slightly more shady area. Okay. Yeah, it's me getting close to the water, but I am kind of drawn to it. The waves sound good. The water looks crystal clear. Everybody is swimming. So every time I walk, I kind of start walking towards the water all over again. And thanks for updating me, Madano. Definitely worked. I was able to jump out of there. Of course, there is a lot more network congestion during this period of time, the high season. Just a lot more people overall on the island. I mean, a lot more. A lot of population here are tourists, temporary population, but it makes a big number. Because I remember during the COVID times where there was no tourists, we got to see Phuket Island at its most peaceful, I think. Most original state in terms of non-visitors. All right, thank you, Jeanette. I hope the audio is good, and I'm very glad to hear that it is. I've been stressing quite a bit about it. Hopefully I could keep the setup, like I said, that it's not the thing causing some of these network issues. I do like the mic too. I find myself screaming a lot at the camera when I don't use it. Here I am back to closer to the water again. Definitely something different about a good mood every time I come here with you guys. It could be just you guys and great company, of course. But definitely a special feeling when walking along the beach by the shorelines. And of course, for those of you who's into the night, This is what the channel's for. One of the services here is to bring you to the beach, and what the beach does is make people relax and fall asleep. Yeah. So if you do fall asleep to the waves and the ambience of Laguna Beach, go for it. Get a good night's sleep from this, and I'll certainly be just as happy. I'm still curious myself what's causing this issue, because last time when we came here we had a lot more success. What we can do is when we reach near the end there, I can do a slight test and turn the mic 2 off and see if reception returns. Or we can try that on the way back if the phone holds up. But definitely I hope to walk until the buffering goes away. Wouldn't that be cool? I guess I'll be jumping back down near the water. It may cause some issues. But hey, we are at the beach, yeah? I'm definitely having a great walk right now. Every time when I walk for a bit, when I do the videos and the live streams, when I reach almost the hour mark, I seem to be recharged with this burst of energy. Adrenaline? I don't know. Joy? Natural high? Definitely walking by the ocean and walking all together does that. Hey, look at that. She's just floating there, chilling. Yeah, so you make snow angels where there's snow, and I guess you can lay there and make ocean angels. And the path we traveled. And once again, I apologize if there's buffering or slight decrease of quality, as well as lag in terms of me replying to the chats. Hopefully my app, according to how I said it, is doing that on its own to keep the stream going. But I guess the ultimate solution is to call my internet service provider and say, hey, what's going on? AIS is the best in the country, and I hope that they do give me the best internet. I do have 2 service providers, but both of them seem to be not solving all the issues on the island. People have asked me about how the network is. I wouldn't say it's horrible, but because of being an island that have a sudden fluctuation in population every now and then, I think the network does get over congested at times. And of course, a lot of places I do visit are quite challenging. It's loaded with tourists and people, or it lacks the service providing towers around the area. Wow, 4:30 a.m. is a early time. So hopefully this provided you some relaxation for a good sleep. Have a good night, Jeanette. And of course, have a great day tomorrow as well. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to those who are just dropping in, saying hi, checking it out. We are experiencing slightly buffering issues, but aside from that, I'm gonna keep strolling on, keep the stream alive, and we're gonna complete the stream regardless, because that's what I do. But I promise I will go back and look into the issues, because I do not like it. It bothers me to the bone when we have buffering issues. But hey, every time I come to the beach, I guess I'm up for a challenge. Once we reach the end there, I will attempt to turn off the mic 2 and see if that improves anything. Still skeptical about the whole thing. Although as much as I enjoy the audio from it. And we're 5 minutes at 10 o'clock. And we're strolling along fine in terms of timeline. Another fear I could be having is it could be stuck in my backup network right now and not jumping to my AIS. But that rarely happens. One second, guys. Just gonna double check on something here. We'll be right back with a slight pause. Very quickly. Okay. Just making some attempts. They're kind of like me. Or maybe they're the ones throwing my signal off. Definitely a beautiful beach, and during these slightly earlier hours, much less people. But yeah, we were to come like last time around 12 o'clock-ish. Definitely more packed. I don't think the morning hours has anything to do with network. I would like to come to this beach in Bang Tao more often, but it keeps on throwing me network issues around this area. It's slightly further north of the area, of the island, perhaps less concentrated where tourists are. Maybe less satellites, I'm not sure. We have come to Laguna a few times and has slight buffering, but I guess never this bad like this time. I have to go look into some of the settings again and see what's causing this, because this is not great. Sometimes it does do that when you install another app. It takes over some of your IP settings and so on and so forth. Spend a lot of time talking about network today, my bad. Me myself, I'm enjoying the beach, definitely. It's just really nice today. It's not particularly hot either. Definitely a good day to visit the beach. Everybody else thinks so. Well, despite the buffering, we're going to reach a really nice area in a bit. Some of you have reached here with me before without any buffering issues. Jeez. Jeez Louise. But let's see if I can find the cafe I was at last time. Maybe rest up a little bit and see if I can resolve some of this. Hello Jazz, welcome to the live stream. We're currently at Laguna Beach, and yes, we are tackling the beach again. And welcome to Phuket Walk. But unfortunately, it seems like we've been having not that hot today, actually. A little bit. But we are reaching a good area. A nice lagoon area of Laguna Beach up front. And there's a cafe here I visited last time. I'm gonna go there and perhaps get a cup of coffee, recharge myself. Canadian Facility told me that, at least on my channel, every time I have a coffee, the buffering goes away. So let's see if that happens. Geez. Sorry guys, and once I make it to the stretch of the beach, I can't really escape it. So we've been dealing with buffering issues for a little bit. I hope the restaurant's open. I'm a little bit early today. I walked here last time. They were able to offer me some refreshments. And look, as I walk away from the water, I see an improvement. Oh, come on. I just want to bring everybody to the beach. And I promise you guys, I'll probably look around other beach and other areas, and I will find something, a beach that has more network. So, because I told you guys before, it's Phuket Walk, yeah. We cannot not have beach walks. I don't know how reception is here, but we're a little bit further away from, another body of water actually. Geez. Let's see how we do. that's good to see. And let's hope of a nice coffee here as I did last time, and just enjoy the rest. Well, enjoy some time with everybody first, and not just blabbing about buffering. Hi, how are you? Can I get an Americano, please?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah. Oh, you guys not open yet?
5 minutes.
Five.
No have hot water.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Small.
No problem. I was here last time. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice place here. 5 minutes, they'll have coffee, and then we'll just wait for. Okay. Hey everybody, we're just at the coffee shop that I visited last time. It seems like Laguna Beach is providing us some buffering issues. It's not the greatest here either, but hopefully we'll rest and then improves a little bit, and then we'll get back on the road again. But if it's too much buffering, you know, I may have to stop the stream because I don't want it to be uncomfortable or anything for everybody, right? Sorry, my eyes are looking everywhere. I'm just checking out some of my signals and see if it's getting better. But yeah, hey Jellybean, welcome to the live stream. We just walked a little stretch of Laguna. Everybody braving through the buffering issues with me. I'm utilizing the mic 2 today if I sound a little bit different, and so we're just getting a quick drink, probably a iced Americano once the water in the machine is ready, and then we'll probably get on our way again. Maybe challenge the beach again if the signal allows, but I have to wait for that and check it out first. Like I said, I don't want the buffering to be too bad. I mean, the episode has to be enjoyable, and that matters a lot. And I think I spent like most of the beach walk just talking about trying to work out the buffering. My bad on that. So yeah, check out the area a little bit first. I'll relax a little bit here. Yeah, it's very pixelated here. I don't know why. It's just probably more challenging down here, but maybe next time I'll pick a different beach and challenge that area, because Laguna and Bang Tao, like I mentioned, is more northern of the island, and it does provide these challenges. It's a great beach. I brought everybody here a few times, but it's difficult, you know what I mean? So let's see if we can get through this one first. Yeah, we made it to coffee time. Just unfortunate with all the buffering and all the internet issue. It is uploading and downloading pretty low right now, unfortunately. Not much I can do. I'm already in the stream, so let's just kind of deal with it a little bit for now. Sorry, guys. Just let me ensure everything is in order. Sorry, it's just buffering now. That's caused by me. And you know what? I'm gonna do one last attempt. I'm gonna turn this off, okay? And if our signal improves, then I don't know. Let's go. Okay, currently we're off the mic 2. And how am I doing on sound? Can everybody still hear me? So I have turned off the mic 2 for now, and let's see how we're doing. Hopefully my audio is still working. It shows that it's working fine. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Madano. And it's currently 27 degrees, so it's not too hot today. The phone is definitely not overheating of any sort. It is warmer than usual, I'll give you that, but hey, the sun, right? It's gonna do that. So, let me check the battery situation. All right, that's just caused by me. If there's any buffering now. We're still at 40% charge, not too shabby. And like I said, no promises. If the signal picks up, we'll make a nice stroll back on Laguna. I gotta walk back anyways, right? But you know, if the buffering continues and it's kind of like not very enjoyable, then perhaps I'll bring everybody to a beach again on our next walk. It's no big deal. But I will try to keep it going and alive as long as the network allows. Yeah, it does show that the signal is very low here as well. And it's a bit ridiculous because I've never seen it this low myself either. But I mean, the lower the quality, probably the prettier I look. Yeah. With all the jokes aside, I'm still trying to mess around with the signals and try to improve things. But yeah, it looks like this is what we're gonna deal with. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Much needed coffee, guys. Oh, look how it's served. This is excellent. Check out the beautiful coffee here. And when I came here last, they were quite busy. A lot of people, you know, very vibrant atmosphere here. So I definitely enjoyed it. You know, it's always good to see good people. Nicely served. Yeah. And of course, they included some nice syrup for me as well. Just gonna check that out. Oh, okay. I think that's just water in case it's a bit too strong, but you know, I'm cool with it. Just a little bit of sugar, why not? Just a bit. And yes, we are currently checking out this nice cup of coffee, but probably pixelated coffee. I apologize, but I assure you, it's delicious. Oh man, that's gonna hit the spot. And this time we went for a nice hot cup instead of too much water on the way back, yeah. The last thing I want is to give back to the ocean on the walk back. Definitely a great cup of coffee for sure. Just let me get the setup right so we're not just looking at me and we get to see this nice cup of coffee as well. Alright guys, don't mind me. And of course, don't mind if I do, and I'm gonna dig in. Cheers. Wow, well worth the wait. Coffee is properly done. Very creamy. Right, I'm not talking about cream. This natural creaminess from the coffee itself is nice. I got Americano, and I did put a bit of sugar. Cheers, Kurt. Cheers, Jellybean. Cheers, Madonna. And everybody that got it through the buffering issues. But hey, it's all right. You know, like I said, it's growing pains, and I will be sure to conquer every beach going forward, because all we need is a little bit of funding for that stream box, which of course I'm putting everything towards a little bit. Well, despite we need some medical bills and funding for Jang lately, but it's okay. Small pause, right? We'll eventually reach there where we'll conquer that buffering regardless. But for the time being, thank you for being patient. To my knowledge, unless someone unsubscribes, you know, like YouTube likes to do that, go up and down. And I don't blame people. Some people stay and like the channel, and others have other preferences. That's all cool. But currently, I think we're sitting at 486, so we're 14 away from 500. Not too shabby, and I'm very excited, of course, despite my recent up and downs in the past week. I'm super happy that we're gonna reach 500 soon. Hey, welcome to the live stream, Robert. First, apologize for the buffering that we're having and the low pixelized quality, but of course, most important of all, happy birthday, man. Hope you had a good one, and hope you continue to have a good one. Cheers. And also, it's your birthday, I know, but thank you so much to Madonna for the gift. And I am now a member of Robert's channel, West Coast Walker. So please do check out West Coast Walker's channel. Be a member with me, subscribe, join the chat, and wish him a happy birthday too. Is it really better now, the buffering? Must be the coffee, man. No, it's still showing slightly low uploads and download speeds, but you know what, man? At least today we can have this cup of coffee, because yesterday we even had a hard time having that cup of coffee. But I will give the network providers a call, definitely, and hopefully they'll be able to do something about this. I'm just pretty much chugging it. This is really good coffee, seriously. Much needed cup. Sorry about that, the angle's not good. Here you go. Almost done. That was a giant raven. And yes, we do have a lot of crows and raven by the beach, so their usual sight, nothing bad. It's better than poop. Now we do have to travel the same path back, so geesh. But I'll make an attempt. Yeah, why not? Let's head back after the coffee and see how we do. You know, if it does get too bad halfway, then we'll say farewells there. But let's try another glimpse at Laguna Beach, right? And sorry guys, I do mean to do slightly more live streams and pick a lot of different locations. I had a few night markets in mind as well, but as you guys know, Jiang's been sick, so I've been taking her to the vet, and of course spending more time with her, so on and so forth. So I will get back at it. You know, she's doing better, so today gives me a lot of energy. You know, a great boost to come out here. So hopefully my network shares my sentiments. Wow, excelente. As you mentioned, the network has improved a bit. I think, you know, even though it might not be the Mic 2's fault solely, but it will add some load to the situation. So maybe on the walk backs, we'll just do without this, and we'll make some decisions later if we use it or not. See how we're doing on heat. Seems to be fine. I don't want to charge the phone if we're all right. Yeah, thanks, Kurt. No, I'm ecstatic that she's doing better too, right? You know, when she's not well and ill, you know, it's harder for me to come out and, you know, just be positive sometimes, you know, especially when I'm not feeling it. And you guys probably saw me slightly different and, you know, puffed-eyed and all that during the last few episodes. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, Jiang means a lot to me, and, you know, I've been balling. Yeah. Anyways, enough about that, and let's challenge Laguna Beach a little bit, anyways. Like I said, I brought everybody through like an hour of buffering. You know, just cheers and respect for just still hanging around. Okay, let me get all set up and we'll get going. And also, I do have to head back, and we have to take Jiang to the vet around 12-ish. So I don't want to sign going alone. You know, she's taking time off work, you know, just to provide that car ride for her. So I want to be there as well to help out and stuff like that. Okay, let's pay for the amazing coffee, of course. 1 second, guys. Oh, buffering again. Geesh, that's not good. That's not a good start. Okay. And at the highest, we're uploading at like 15,000 kbps, so I do understand how bad it is. So thank you so much for this, for your patience and the growing pains we're having right now. But it really bothers me to the bone, you know, when buffering occurs, especially when it's bad. So, you know, I go home and watch some of my videos too, you know, and I try to feel what you guys feel, you know what I mean? So definitely annoys the crap out of me when there's buffering. But despite the buffering, let's enjoy this beautiful, nice little river and creek here happening, you know? And perhaps do what I do. Don't go home. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There are lifeguards on duty here, but you guys have to check out the hours of availability. And I'm just gonna assume we're gonna have some buffering here, guys. But do let me know if it gets too bad and even worse than Minecraft quality. You know, where we're no longer pixels and just blurs. Definitely a very long plane ride, but I've heard there is a straight flight now, but I think it's from Vancouver. It might be straight flight to Phuket. Oh, geez. Let's see. Here. Okay, it's better here. It says it was better here. Okay, let me know if it fixed it a little bit. At least. Thanks, Jellybean. It must be his monitor's fault. I have walked to a different area right now and then try to switch back to the main network. Despite that it should be on the main one. Looks like a disco ball. Jeez. Okay then. I'll give it another few minutes, and if it continues like that, then perhaps I may have to end the walk here. But if it holds up a little better, then hopefully we can keep going a little bit, because I definitely feel good today. My jang is doing well. I'm here with everybody, and we just had a good chat earlier over a nice start of how I desperately need a Zippo. You know, all the events have definitely added up to cheer up my mood, and I hope I can keep going. I would keep going until my battery pack runs out if I could. You know, just as long as Mr. Network here would help me out. But you know what we'll do? If we make it all the way back to the bike, then I could ride my way out of here. And then we'll find ourselves a nice place, settle down again. And you know me, I walk quite a bit. I'm not sure if this is true for all walk-tubers, but I can always use a friggin' cup of coffee. The evil laugh comes up. Yeah. Hey, Canadian Vasily, you're the man to give that advice, and I would definitely take it from you, because you have 5-hour walks. You have, man, I don't even know that hour on that one, on the birthday stream, like 16-hour, 18-hour streams, you know. This man is serious. Marathon. You know what I mean? So for you to give me that advice, I better take it. All the jokes aside, man, definitely feeling good, and it's because of you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. You know, I've been away from everything, not just home, you know. Social wise, you know, I've been away, you know, and just meeting everybody, the whole community, and of course, you know, a little bit extra special from my homies back home in Toronto. It's really improved my life, changed my life, definitely life change. So yeah, this channel's doing fairly well. I mentioned earlier we're about 14 subscribers away from hitting 500. Thank you very much, everybody. My viewers, my subscribers, my supporters. It's been a wonderful journey. We're in our 3rd month now. The 23rd, again, would be our 4th month. So, yeah. Thank you. Please do remember to subscribe. Join that journey. We're almost there. Join the growth. I have big plans for everybody in this channel. Make it a career. Whatever I can make of it anyways. And bring everybody along. Hey, even the buffering and all this, all growing pains. I definitely don't have budget, and maybe I could afford one, but I don't have budget for a stream box right now of that kind of sort, professional equipment wise. But I am saving for it. I definitely want one. Because why not, right? Then we wouldn't be having all these issues, and we can have a better conversation, longer streams. There are challenges here, as you guys know, with overheating. Slightly different from the winter environments. That when every day your usual is above 25 degrees Celsius, mainly sometimes even averaging 30 most of the time during the day. The hot sun, I mean, I could take it. I'm used to it. Apparently my phone cannot. Hopefully we're still online and people can still hear me blab away. And the reason why we're slightly further away from the water is just the hope of improvement in the network situation, and also keeping my phone a little bit more out of the sun. I'm not sure if it improved things, but I took the mic 2 out. should clear ways for signals a little bit in terms of not using Bluetooth at the same time. Have a good night, Jelly Bean. Sorry I missed your chat. Sometimes my chat does lag before I get a chance to see it. Thank you for joining me. It's always good to have you here, and you have a good one tomorrow as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Or Johnny's chat. It's a feature. Thanks, bro. I wish everybody thought like you, you know what I mean? It's definitely real, authentic. Everything we're enduring. We'll walk through it together. That's what the first 500 and 1,000 and all that's all about. My heart and soul. Growing pains of the channel. And I think why YouTube really works. Keeping it real, man. I mean, I get it. We got big professional setups out there, even on YouTube, right? But hey, us little channels are the core of it. Every one of us adding to the grand experience. That's how I like to think anyways. Imagine that, eh? Just put it on the title. This is what we're going for today. 144. I have attempted a 4K stream actually, but I didn't put it public. It went, but the phone overheated with AC blasting on it, so I'm like, it wouldn't do too well out there. And I thought to myself, wow, if it was winter, it's a good feature. It'd probably warm my hand still as well. But over here, that 4K video has to wait. I pay for the app and everything already, and I was quite excited to go 4K, but and then I kind of had to realize that it's probably going to explode. So for people wondering, you know, what's the issue? Just do the 4K already. There's challenges. I'm taking consideration of where you are, your environments, your budget, your equipment. Right? So to get there, definitely there's a learning curve and a climb. That's why sometimes you see people doing quality streams with good stability, good network, 4K. You really gotta appreciate it, especially if they're not like huge channels like CBC, so on and so forth, because they set all that shit up themselves, man. Takes a lot of dedication, work. I mean, there's no real dictionary on how to do it. You try learning from ChatGPT alone. So yeah, definitely appreciate everybody out there doing this as well. Looks like we're still alive, despite not doing too well on the buffering. Still trekking along. We have taken the mic 2 off. That's why my voice has changed a bit. And if I'm screaming onto the phone, my bad. And yes, I am delayed on the chat a bit, so don't worry about me. And I will make a stop to check it when it does load up for me. I don't know how much of a help up here. I'm gonna head back closer to the water. It's just a faster trek. And then we can get to the bike, ride ourselves perhaps to a better network area. And perhaps people on the replay will get a little bit of everything. Minecraft, Roblox, some good scenery, good conversation, coffee, definitely some wave sounds in the beginning. And authenticity. What me and probably every walktuber has to face the challenges. And it's great, you know, it's live and everybody gets to see behind the scene anyways. In the beginning, I would get absolutely super discouraged if the network doesn't do well. So I learned to just bullet through it. It's all good. I just do me and try my best to maintain it with the settings and march forward. And of course, get better equipment, right, later. Like I said, I think the other app might have tweaked my network settings a bit and maybe saved it. And now it's kind of interfering with the original app that I'm using. So I'll go home and I'll reset all that, right? And it should rectify things. But as for now, I don't like stopping streams. Gonna cut through, go to a place where there's better reception and of course better lighting as well. Perhaps I can tweak some network as well. I did a little bit of tweaking at the cafe there, just trying to ensure that it goes to my primary network. Maybe I can't really get too mad at what Prism's experienced yesterday. So I gotta go home and maybe re-evaluate things a bit. Because this one's a paid app, so I think Canadian facility you use Streamlabs as well, so I'm using the Ultra version. It's a bit disappointing if it's outperformed by Prism, which is free. Because right now, according to everybody's feedback, Prism did a way better job yesterday compared to what it's doing now. So. But the journey continues, of course, and the upgrade will definitely follow. looks like we're nearing where I have to go. My bike. And let's see if we can make it there. I'm just trying to trek a little faster so we have a better chance of making it. Let me head up there in the shade a little bit. And at least in the shade we won't overheat. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Vasily. I'm feeling the same thing. Like I'm using it, despite it says it has disconnection protection. I have not seen it really do its thing or perhaps improve the quality of the stream. And to be honest, I didn't drop one stream on testing or live with Prism. I mean, despite sometimes, you know, network challenges, I can't blame the app for that, right? And Streamlabs Ultra has actually dropped a couple of my streams despite the disconnection protection. So I don't know, I'm a little bit on the ropes with it. I might let's see how it goes. Like I said, today's testing really matters actually, so we'll go home and reevaluate everything, and if Prism is doing better, geez Louise, right? So I might not go with this one. Yeah, maybe I prefer the jumping video over the Minecraft video. But let's get us back to the bike first. To be honest, the phone is not even that hot right now, so I gotta get those network settings worked out. I did do a quick network test before I started the route, but that was all the way when we started the ride and motorbike, so a lot has changed in terrain and so on and so forth since then. Terrain. Still trekking back to the bike. Once we get there, I'll probably ride us to Boat Avenue, or maybe somewhere we can grab a drink. It's just raking the sand. Cool.
ทำกันอยู่กับเพื่อนบอกว่าไปถึงจะแล้ว
This looks like a good way, I think. Let's head down this way a bit. Network should return some here, little. If not the greatest. I know this area still holds up a little bit. It does get hot here in the stretch. But yeah, I was ranting earlier for a pay app. Come on, man. This is not acceptable. And now that I have had today and the experiences of today, perhaps I have to reevaluate everything all over again. Prism did have amazing transitions. I enjoyed that. One second, everybody. Tweaking my settings a little bit. I don't know why my Wi-Fi was on, and that definitely shouldn't be on, so I turned it off. That could be causing some issues as well. And I guess it was on, perhaps the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi both pop on for the mic too. I'm not sure, but it should be just utilizing the Bluetooth actually. But anyways. But despite the buffering and the lag, I'm marching forward. Hopefully shortly we'll reach where I park my bike. I'm looking forward to a drink going forward, so let's do it. And whoever stays with me this long, or long enough anyways, or just pop by to say hello, all that is good, because today we're not doing that well on the stream. Thank you very much, everybody. And it will improve. I'll definitely improve. All these growing pains. I mean, we only been up for 3 months, so just give me a bit more time. And I did have some interruptions this month, of course, with life and all. Got a bit busy, but I'll jump back right at it. Get back to the good work soon. Like I said earlier, it bothers me to the bone more than anything when I get these issues. Perhaps this gives a chance for Prism to go to Batam with us, and also Phuket town with us. So if I can save a slight budget for the premium subscription, sorry about that, I can utilize other apps that could help out in the background instead of just paying for not so much so far. Not enough anyway. Definitely don't mind spending money if it works. When it doesn't, let's reconsider. Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, I might prefer jumping over Minecraft despite its fun qualities related to video games and so on and so forth. Anyways, yeah, definitely prefer more footage. But hey, that could be just some setting issues, but if I can utilize Prism, that's another thing as well. And Prism has been quite impressive, I guess. Can't really count it out yet still. And for those of you who have your own channel or working with different streaming apps, this might be fun to tune in. At least maybe skip the struggles and see how the conclusion is when I arrive at it. Streamlabs has done so well actually for a little bit. And I started to notice this decline. And perhaps maybe just fate or luck on the few times it did do good. So it made me want to just try different things out a little bit more to make sure, and led me to the conclusion that perhaps Streamlabs isn't performing as promised. I'm on the mobile version anyways. The desktop actually is pretty cool. Sorry buddy, I'm just trying to trek my way out of here. Away from the buffering, that is, not escaping the beach or anything. And see if I can still have some quality time on the stream that's buffering free. Seems like a long way from that, or far-fetched right now, but let's see. Anything can happen on a live stream. I know how you feel. I definitely know how she feels. That seems to be the vibe for my stream today in terms of network. I'm still going. Sometimes can't get any points for quality, and you try your best to make up for it with effort. Whether it helps, it's alright. I'm gonna give it a go. Tripping all over the place. Oh, sorry about that. I might have passed my bike a little bit. Lucky I paid attention. I do remember this hotel. Just gonna walk in the shade here a bit. And then this path will take us right to the bike. Lucky I woke up in time. Despite its challenges, we had such great people come in to say hello, to drop by, and of course, endure the growing pains with me. So thank you, wonderful people. And I'm still going. Went a little past my bike, actually. Just a bit. Here we are. Now let me get us mounted down by the bike. And I need just a few minutes to set up. And I have no idea where we're going, but let's get out of here first. Go closer to town or... And then we'll work it from there. Okay, 1 second, guys. What is going on with my network today? Okay, we're back at the bike. I know we're super buffering, so on and so forth, and I missed a lot of chats, but I'm gonna ride on out of here, and then I'll check on some of the network issues, see what's causing this, because this is actually a lot worse than it ever has been. So that's all right. We'll keep going. I'll keep going anyways, and let's see what's up. All right. So yeah, let me get set up first. 1 second. Now it's just me checking on some of the stuff that's going on. Just getting the sand out of my shoes. Thank you, Madano. Good to know you're still here, and Juanita as well. Sorry about that, but I have made it back to the bike. And let's get us out of here. And hopefully the network will improve. I'm trying to clear my shoe first. And then once we get settled down, I can look at some of my networks, what my phone is doing, because it's absolutely ridiculous today. Okay, just 1 second. I'm the one that's causing the buffering of anything, so just 1 second, please. And I'll work this out. Beans Coffee, 4 minutes away. Sounds good to me. Let's go to Beans Coffee. Too bad, Jelly Bean, if you're missing this, because we're going to Beans Coffee.
Head east.
Just a second there, everybody. You can still hear me. I'm just trying to get us in the right angle. Let's head on out of here, man. Let's see if we can savage a little bit of the stream. And save it. We're heading to what I set for Beans Coffee, apparently. There's a coffee house here called Beans Coffee, so let's go check it out. Just a few minutes away, and let's see if it does us any good in terms of buffering. Okay, what's this all about? Actually, 1 second, guys. Beans Coffee might be still too close to this area to save us. Let me get us to Bow Avenue first. Yeah. 1 second.
Head southwest.
Yeah, Bow Avenue might be a better choice.
Head southwest.
All right.
In 500 meters, slight right. Heading to Bow Avenue makes sense because Bow Avenue is also on the way back. And it should be well away from whatever's causing the network issue. Interesting turn. Oh, okay, I see. cut back to the main street first, I guess. Okay, everybody, we made it back to the Boat Lagoon area. Boat Avenue area. Doesn't look like the network has improved, unfortunately. And this kind of really bums me out because I was hoping a change of setting might do the trick. Just give me a moment here, just getting things ready. And we are currently at Boat Avenue, and I was hoping coming back here would improve the network a little bit. Let's find us a spot first. So this definitely isn't a usual challenging spot. So please hold on, everybody. Just give me a second, and I'll try my best to do something here. And yeah. So we have arrived at Boat Avenue, but I'm not sure if the network improved here. So I'll give one more attempt to change some final settings that I could do, and see if it fixes anything, because if it keeps on buffering, and then perhaps I have to just end the walk a lot earlier than I like. I mean, I do have an appointment, but I didn't want the stream to not go well and smooth. So just give me one more try, okay, guys? See if I can do something. And if there is buffering, that's probably caused by me, but just 1 second, please. and we're still here. Just one more thing I have to do. Okay, and we're back. Okay, I think I'm able to fix it now, but geez, like we're 2 hours in. But okay, just one more second. I think we can still go for a bit of a walk. I mean, now that we have the app back, I think everything should be running normal now, and the buffering and all that should go away at this point. I have no idea what happened there at the beach, but yeah, so let's see. Just give me a second here. But it looks like we're well again and doing good. And as I say that, it kind of fluctuates a bit. Okay, so from looking here, I think I might have fixed the issue. Sheesh. I had no idea what was happening though the whole time and why it occurred. Lucky I was still able to do something about it. And we're currently at Boat Avenue, slightly disoriented, caused by the buffering issues. But we'll just take a quick stroll around here first. And I don't know if you guys can hear me right now, but maybe my chats are not all caught up yet. But certainly things are working. And it seems to be working on my end in terms of the buffering and the reading of the upload and download. It's going high on my side. And how's it doing for you guys? Are we still all right? Quality is better now. Thank you, Madonna. That's good to know. Geesh, unfortunately, it happened a bit too late. So it looks like we're able to at least fix things at the end here. I'm hoping I can walk around a little more and spend some time with everybody. Can you just give me one more second, and then I'll double check on the battery bank and whatnot, and see how we can do and if we can go a little further. Hello, Boom. Welcome to the live stream. We've been having, for lack of a better word, we've been having a shitload of issues since the beginning, but many great people came to say hi and join us throughout the walk, including Koa as well earlier. I've been able to finally fix the network issues after about a good 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 40 so minutes. So thanks for joining me now, but can you hold on 1 minute? And I just want to make sure if I do continue the walk that I have enough juice to do so. And definitely, Cole, you know, I do walk around everywhere, so hopefully there's a little bit of something for everybody. So just please hold on for a second and see if I can continue the stream. I would like to do that. One moment, please. We'll be going to a little bit of a be right back moment. And we'll use the one we used before. One second, please. I shall be right back. And I'm gonna mute the sound because I'll just be doing some work in the background here. So sit back and relax, and I shall be back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. So we will be taking a stroll around Boat Avenue. I'm so sorry for the earlier few hours and just dragging us through all that buffering issues. It looks like it has fixed itself. Finally worked out anyways. So let's stroll around Boat Avenue a little bit. Hopefully find myself another coffee place. I'm quite stressed out. And as for the appointment for Jang, I worked it out with Sign, and she will be taking her there, and she'll work out with the doctor so she doesn't have to wait too long, and she'll be able to drop off Jang. We kind of had that as a backup plan if you know, if the stream went longer. And I just feel like, geez man, we just endured like a couple of hours of not very much fun, so let's try to enjoy the rest of the stream, and hopefully we'll see some interesting things. And as for Cole, hey, you didn't like the beach anyway, so let's start now, right? Hello Liam, welcome to the live stream. I mean, I did have a couple of hours of going live, but we had a lot of buffering issues, so perhaps you didn't miss all that much. We're gonna roam around a little bit about, roam around Boat Avenue a little bit, and then hopefully I'll find some coffee as well. I am kind of thirsty, and the stream has finally worked itself out in terms of network quality. As long as we don't overheat or blow up, I should be able to keep the stream going, and we should have a better walk now compared to before. And Sign's also taken the responsibility to do a lot more extra work to transport Jang to the vet herself during lunch periods. And this provides us a little bit of extra time to walk around Boat Avenue. And lucky I started the stream a little bit early today, around 9 o'clock, because usually we'll be still walking around this time, yeah? And despite not being a great episode because of the earlier buffering issues, Let's make it a good one now. Pizza Company, Swanson's. Looks like a lot of selection of wine. Okay, after a few hours of enduring pain, I have managed to get the stream under control and the network back to normal conditions. I was curious whether it was some extra settings running in the background. I just never had the opportunity to settle down in the sun at the beach to rectify the issue, so I just did that and steered up some IP settings. Looks like we're back on the go. Hey, this place looks like it'll provide me some coffee. Let's take a stroll back, and I am overdue for a drink. Yeah, nice. Pretty good, 90 baht. The usual. And bubble tea as well. Okay, a lot of selections, definitely. Ooh, Thai tea. And for those of you joining us now or coming back, we have gotten the stream under control and we're at Bolt Avenue right now. This is definitely overtime OT, but everybody definitely deserves it, and I think we should have OT after a disastrous start. But I guess it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? Does it work like that in the YouTube world? Probably the beginning of the clip won't catch a lot of viewers, but hey, for those of you here, let's do this. Let's keep going a little bit. And perhaps, maybe, yes, no, I'll find something to drink. I'm not sure. I do want a coffee, but I'm a little bit overloaded on water as well from the previous cup. I don't think I ever venture into these smaller shops, so let's do it today. Shadier anyways. Nice. Yeah, that would be cool actually. Boom. While Muggsy's doing that, you have your Ray-Bans on, you know? That would make a good clip, definitely. A great video. Up close with Muggsy. And we don't have to stay here, since now everything's working again. And my battery pack is charging and nothing is overheating apparently. A slight heat. But let's see how we're doing on battery and maybe I can reduce the heat. We are at 50 so percent. Nice. Very nice. Just roam for a little bit, and then perhaps I'd like to go to a better coffee house before it's too late. It is getting to 12 a.m. for some of you, or the midnight hours, as it is approaching lunchtime now, locally on Phuket. Plenty of restaurants down there. Nothing of a cozy cafe though. There's no shortage of cafes on the island, obviously. I used to run one. Definitely cold. Yeah, streaming at 30 does help quite a bit. It will reduce the load on my processing as well, of course. And at nighttime I do go for 30 actually. Sometimes at night 30 is actually preferred by me. It just adds a little bit of motion blur and helps the night vision a little bit. But generally, yeah, maybe next time I go to the beach, I might just set it to 30. That's a great idea. But another thing that might help is once my lens arrives, and an update on that is there's no update. We're looking forward to it. If my wide-angle lens arrives, it will take the processing power. It will reduce the processing power of my phone, and also take one camera offline as well, because right now when I utilize the wide angle, the processing is also working harder. I kind of like the wide angle view, so yeah, it's sometimes my preference getting in the way. And today definitely I should have went single lens, and like you mentioned, 30 FPS. But I guess I figured that it might work out because I used the setup before. And right now it's still doing well. Maybe, like I said, perhaps when I was switching over to the prism, some of the background settings got mixed up in the way. I didn't really like my choices here. The best place I liked was Swanson's. Huh. Ice cream? Nah. Alright, let's get mounted down again. I think Boat Avenue isn't that big. And let me sort out where we can go. Now that we seem to be back to normal terms and standards. But definitely a good idea, Cole. Especially when I go to the beach. Sometimes I gotta stop being stubborn and go with what's practical. But thanks a lot today to my beautiful wife, who's gonna do a little bit of work for myself and Jan. Now everything's all set up. We talked to the doctor already, so should be smooth sailing. We did plan it out a little bit in case today went OT. Making my short films. I have some short films on my documentary series, and we do make different types of films here. It's just recently I have been focusing more on the live streams. But yeah, short films would be interesting, definitely. I am, I think, in the right place for a good setting for those. You get a Burger King hamburger. I might have to go for a jog first for that, but that is definitely a great idea. I've been going on the so-called healthy route, but nobody watches my push-up videos, to be honest, but I figure it might help with the walking, you know what I mean? But 1 second. We are getting remounted, and nothing's planned, so I'm a little bit disoriented, but that's the fun stuff, right? 1 second, I'm just gonna get some settings set up first before I move further on. Okay, battery, we're doing good. We'll keep it charging. But I might do that for the next episode, and you might be the one credited for the idea. Because I used to eat my French fries with ice cream, believe it or not, and loved it as a kid. I would go to McDonald's and get myself a cone and a large fries, and I would dip the French fries into the ice cream in summer. Oh man, I did it in winter too, to be honest, but it tasted great, man. But you know, that's what I was into anyways. And of course, growing up back home, I used to put ketchup on everything. Yeah, ketchup and rice was a usual thing for me. Okay, here we go, and let's see where I want to venture off to. One moment, guys. Not a lot of people know, but Madonna. Well, I had a 1,000 push-up challenge on my videos. If you want to check it out, I did some video push-ups at the Tong and all over the island and whatnot. So if you want to check it out, I definitely have some workout videos. Yeah, I didn't do too well, but I like to watch it. Trying to think where we're gonna get this cup of coffee. Maybe I should just pick a random place and see where it takes us here. Madonna finally saw that. Sorry guys, we're going OT today. I'm just trying to sort out a little bit of where we're going. It also gives a little bit of moment for my phone to recharge itself. It doesn't overheat. And then we'll be taking a quick ride, quick spin, cool down the phone a little bit. Hopefully we'll head to a cafe and enjoy a cup of coffee. got an idea. I know exactly what to do. Okay. One moment. Apparently I forgot this phone also needs battery. Just having a short pause here, everybody. We'll get going shortly, don't worry. And looks like we'll just be heading to a coffee house, hopefully on the way. And we can have a brief moment to relax a little bit today. Quick detour, quick detour, no detours. Coffee lab? No. Coffee lab, I guess. I have no idea where we're going, but I think that's the fun part. Let's go. Let's hope it just gets us there. Oh, I know exactly the place. That place I enjoyed anyways.
Head east, then turn left.
Okay, let's get going. I worked out a familiar place and a lot of selections there. And also a great ride as well. And not too far from Sign if she needs any help from me. Okay, let's go.
Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right.
How tight are we? Pretty tight, but we're through. Okay. looks like everything's in order, and let's head off, grab a drink together. And this location is good because I'll be quite close to my wife and Jang as well, just in case I'm needed for any emergencies. And also provides us a nice ride, because the ride back on this route is pretty fun. 1 second, guys. Okay. Missed my turn, my bad. Says this is the right way. All right. Sometimes on the way back we do end up in the middle of nowhere, thanks to my quicker routing on Google settings. But we do arrive, so yeah. Looks like we have a good 10 minutes ride still. This road is more scenic, and yeah, we're definitely heading that scenic way. Boat Avenue lakefront. To our left. 10,000 speed bumps. Taking the back roads now, and you get to experience some of the hidden local roads on the island. Hidden, that is, to tourists, I guess. Talk about tight.
500 meters, turn left.
I think we might have walked here by foot the other day on one of my videos. I certainly remember these barbed wire fencing. Nice view of the Thai flag to your left. monitor the chat right now, so please have a hoot and enjoy yourselves. Have a good conversation. And we're back on the big roads, and we're on our way. For the earlier couple of hours of the stream where we're experiencing extreme buffering issues. Luckily I was able to rectify that issue, and here we are right now on our way to hopefully grab a cup of coffee together. There's no real planned route. I can definitely stop anywhere if I do see a place. Thank you for everybody for coming along, because today's been a slightly longer day. This is a little bit overtime, but definitely not the latest. Or in terms of streaming, we're usually streaming still around this time. We have started the stream slightly early today, around 9 o'clock in the morning. And just experiencing a lot of issues with the stream. Finally, with it resolving itself at Boat Avenue, or me fixing it. Hopefully it remains stable. I may still yet get a drink, freshen up. I didn't see it anyways. lucky. The most biggest thing isn't falling off, I guess. By quite a few coffee shops, but after the little bit failed coffee at 7-Eleven, I figure let's head to a proper coffee shop that I know I'll get some quality. I am quite thirsty, definitely thirsty for caffeine. I think so. All used to tight squeezes. Okay, here we are. OT coffee. For you, for me, for everybody. One second here, just getting set up and then we'll head right on in. I'm certainly overdue for a drink of any sort. Let's go buy it. Let's get us a drink. Be a nice treat now. Thanks, Cole. I tend to like the sound of my ride too. It's got a nice little zippy sound to it. One moment, ladies and gents, and we'll be on our way. It looks like we have resolved most of our so-called issues on network, but unfortunately it was quite late into the stream, so let's let everyone here have a nice cup of coffee. Hopefully we can still have a nice conversation at the expense of Sign doing some extra work for me and for the family. And for local time, it's 12:30, lunchtime. A second, making sure all is in order. Okay. All right. And thank you, Juanita, for being here still. Thank you, Cole, Boom Productions, and of course, whoever's still here, right? Let's go to overtime. Despite a very rough four quarters, we're into OT. And look at me getting into everybody's way. Let's get back to the walk path. And let's see, hopefully we don't get kicked out of the mall before I have my cup of coffee. Maybe I just go to the Amazon or Starbucks. Let's guarantee some good coffees. I saw the nice security guard just in the front, so I did my duty of just walking away from his direction so he doesn't have to do extra work. Actually, the washroom is pretty inviting now as well, but let's not head in there together. Overtime Phuket walk. And looks like we still have some battery to do overtime. It's nice and chilled in here, that's the good thing. One second. That's my face putting on the charger. Guy taking a nap at his truck. Yeah, that's how we chill here on the island. We probably sleep anywhere. Well, if you find some shading, I guess. Amazon Cafe is right there. They were nice last time, I think. Or we want to change it up a bit because there is a Starbucks here. But you know, the Amazon was quite enjoyable. We'll take a peek at the Starbucks first. Nice friendly people. Maybe I should have a cup there. Here we are, Starbucks, everybody. That is a good setting though, right? How loud would I be though to everybody? Let me see.
There's a lot of seating though. All right, Starbucks it is. What do you think, guys? Hop into Starbucks or maybe Amazon over there? We'll walk over to Amazon before we decide. I mean, it is OT now. I'm in no longer a rush thanks to Sign, so she's doing all the work. So who am I complaining about just spending a little more time looking for coffee, right? It's all good, boom, no worries. I think there's still enough left from your last coffee gift for this one. Like I mentioned, it does go a long way here. The coffee donations. Slightly longer than it does in North America and Europe, I guess. But definitely appreciate the thought, boom. And hopefully we'll get to 500 and then we'll have access to the usual YouTube channels as well. Now, Amazon does look chilled. It's in the middle of the mall, you know what I mean? It's nice. And I like their coffee. But you know what? We'll switch things up a bit. We'll, yeah, we'll head to Starbucks. Yeah? And then we'll get a cup of Starbucks. How's that? And we'll walk this way, take another glimpse of Amazon first, and then I'll double check on my feeling, you know? Sometimes you gotta feel it right. Because I remember the coffee from here was quite good last time. You know, sometimes when everybody, when you drink coffee, it gives you a stomach a hard time. It went down pretty smooth last time. But I mean, it's never a fail at Starbucks either. I would go for my usual Americano, of course. So tempting. You know what? I'm gonna have one here. I gave in.สวัสดีครับอเมริกาโน่เย็นใหญ่ครับ
พรีเมียมหรือธรรมดาพวกกลางหรือพวกเข้ม
sorry
อเมริกาโน่เย็น
เย็นใหญ่กินนี่ครับ
ไม่หวานนะคะ
หวานน้อยครับ
อเมริกาโน่เพียง
ครับ
70 บาทค่ะ
ครับผม thank you I don't know why. I just like the open concept. Thank you. I was a little bit set for Starbucks, and then I thought, hey, you know what, man? I just like it here. We're in the mall, so let's enjoy the mall atmosphere, right? And, plenty of seating, it looks like. One second, guys. Let me get us on a mount first, and then we'll settle down. Ship them coffee pots. Yeah, well, good news, bad news, I guess, right? I think the reason why
it's unavailable because some of the Starbucks here could be more privately owned. I don't know, even if it's a franchise, they might not be completely linked to some of the services. So it's all good, man. And the good news is we found ourselves a cup of good coffee, and we are in overtime, so I have to sit back and enjoy the non-buffering, you know, because crap, we had like 2.5 hours of it. And now that things are all clear, I might not look as good as pixelized, but hey, we're not here to look at me. Well, hopefully we can enjoy the vibes, grab a cup of coffee. I think that's mine. Here we go. Ta. All right, let me get a straw. Go guys. And yeah, for some of you overseas and across the world, on the other half of the world, it's well into the AMs for you guys, I guess. But hey, this is overtime for us, and it's still well in lunchtime, 12:39 right now. Enjoying the second cup of coffee. This one on the first sip anyways is way more better than the 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is a hit and miss sometimes, right? Depends on who's making it for you. And the sign says, I definitely need one as well. Thank you so much for your extra hard work that I could be here, but hey, I'm very close, as you can see. In case of emergency, I am able to pop over if you need me. So yeah, just you stay safe with Jack, and yeah, don't be too late for work. Cheers. So yeah, Sign's taking extra time, you know, just making sure the transportation with my cat is safe, because we haven't really figured out a nice mount for the bike yet in terms of bringing her in the box, or we haven't gotten a nice backpack yet. So right now we're, you know, kind of caught off by surprise, her medical emergency. So right now the best way is that transport her in the car. So that's what Sign's doing right now, bringing her to the vet during her lunchtime. And then she has to rush back. And I'm supposed to be there with them, but since the stream went so bad earlier for like a couple of hours, man, like, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna go back and watch it. To be honest, I'm not thrilled to find out what happened, but I'm sure it was pretty poor. So let's go a little bit of OT, sit back and relax, maybe enjoy the mall vibes a little bit. Hey, it's still the tropical islands, you know what I mean? And I really need this. For those of you just joining us, quite an adventure all day. We had a couple of hours of Minecraft and Roblox, super pixelized streaming at the beach. We'll try to make it work, but eventually I did get things sorted out back at Boat Avenue, and we took a quick bike ride here, and we're enjoying a cup of coffee at Amazon. And for the second time I chose Amazon over Starbucks. Uh-oh. Got competition Starbucks. Definitely a great cup of coffee. What was written on the cup? I think it might be my inverted camera, so I need to switch it, and I'm too lazy. So coleslaw. See,
this is when I prefer the pixelized imaging and the network issues, you know. Lucky it's not in 4K, you know. 4K looking at this isn't too great. I'm okay at 720, I think, still, and less smooth at 1080, right? In the meanwhile, we are currently at Robinson, Thailand, in Amazon Cafe. And we are going OT today because of so many issues with the stream earlier, so I feel like I deserve everybody an OT. And of course, if you're falling asleep and you're too tired, the OT is to help you sleep, so no worries, man. But as for me, I'm trying to recharge, wake up a little bit. Thank you, Boom. And today is probably one of the toughest ones. I broke a few records today, I think, but one of the longer streams that we had on this channel, and probably one of the most network issued or plagued episodes we've had. I hope everybody can find some positiveness and still enjoy the authenticness of the growing pains of this channel. We've only been up 3 months, heading into our 4th, but we are going towards 500 subscribers, so please join that journey, join that growth, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and help us to 500, because when I checked it this morning, we were only 14 subscribers away, and that could be one of you. And of course, for those of you who's hanging on and keeping the numbers there, don't unsubscribe now. But I do get it, you know, that number does bounce back and forth, and I do notice all the time. But we're doing well, we're still going up. So cheers to all of you. And sometimes we're lacking the skills, we do have the will, so we try to push on through, right? If I felt some of the streams went okay, then we might end it slightly earlier because, you know, it was good. But today definitely it wasn't, so hopefully the overtime and double OT perhaps will provide us some comfort and slightly better quality stream.
We'll take a quick stroll around Robinson again, I guess. We did come here just a few streams ago, I think, but if we don't get kicked out, it's still a nice walk here, yeah.
Let's check out the mall a little bit. Instead of just looking at me all day. Outside is 28 degrees right now. It's 12:45 p.m. It's still lunchtime. We are at Cafe Amazon, catching a breather, cup of coffee, enjoying your company, and thank you very much as well, Boom, Kurt, and everybody that's here. And yes, Kurt, finally a coffee, a well-deserved one, and a very good one at that, well-deserved one, by my opinion anyways, but a very good one for sure at Cafe Amazon. It's always, for the second time or third time now, provided the stream a quality recharge. And I wish I can bring us to more markets and I guess more areas, but as everybody knows, I have been slightly occupied by an ill family member, which is my cat. But she is getting better and things are settling down. I am getting used to the new schedule. And I will be getting back to making us more 4K videos and taking us to more adventurous places and a variety of locations shortly. But for myself, I have just been enjoying the ride and of course the quality time we have been spending together. regardless of the buffering issues and whatnot. Your time is always appreciated, and I hope that you're having a good time as well, as much as I am anyways. Definitely Stein deserves a coffee today. She's doing extra work right now, bringing Jang to the vet during her lunch hours. And she has to rush back as well to work shortly after. And tonight we will pick Jang up from the vet again as our usual routine. So perhaps that's why we're not able to venture too far into various different locations. Johnson. And thank you, Boom, for being the 20th like. And I wouldn't mind if that stays at 20. It's still cool. It's a good number to have. Just finishing up here. As you guys know, I do drink my coffee pretty quick, as I'm kind of chugging it. It was pretty hot earlier and now I'm shivering a little bit, but hey, can't complain. I'm hot and I'm cold. Don't copyright me for that, YouTube. It's definitely a big coffee culture in my life anyways. Coffee culture is a good way of putting it. I wish I was that built. Used to be slightly bigger, but lost a lot of weight nowadays, I guess. But I don't mind it. Being a little bit lighter is better for walking, I think. We'll be on our way shortly. Just finishing up. Okay. I'm feeling good, and the AC has definitely chilled me out if it's not my phone. I can use some warmth from my phone right now. I do need a washroom break. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that one off without looking like a complete creep anyways. But I think I'm alright for now. Wonder if I can give these ladies my stream to handle for 5 minutes. Okay. Lots of ice in here, but I guess we'll sacrifice that. Cup. Nice cup of coffee, and let's get on our way, guys, ladies and gents. You know what? I am that cold, so let me head outside and just warm up a bit. I was burning just like half an hour ago, and then the AC with a combination of coffee, and I'm shivering right now. Okay. Nice sun. I can't believe I'm saying that after being just like completely immersed in the sun for 2 hours. I do cool down quite quickly though. I was thinking that, and then they gave me all a weird look for a second. Yeah, Cole, we're definitely freezing together at one point there. I'm just warming up from the sun and then we'll head right back in. So hopefully the outside weather here warms you up, Cole. I'm definitely heating up quite quickly. Definitely a beautiful view up here. Well, I hope YouTube isn't as sharp as you are in terms of what tune that was, because it may give me a copyright strike. But I heard the live streams are doing better in terms of picking up music, but I have been hit with a few recently. We should definitely do a social test and see what happens if I'll be like, hey, can you hold on to my stream for a second? And just disappear to the washroom. I mean, that only seems like a good idea now, perhaps maybe because I have to go. Let's head back into the mall. Let's have a nice mall stroll again. But hey, not too shabby as long as the buffering does not kick in. And why not make one of my longest streams also one of my crappiest in terms of quality? But hey, you gotta break records at the same time, right? And looks like we're gonna break a few today. I hope that for those of you who couldn't enjoy the better half or the worser half of the stream, we can have a good time on the second half, or what I call the overtime we're having right now. We have switch the scenes a bit from a beach walk to escape the cold to a mall walk to enjoy the island vibes. As confusing as that sounded, there's a lot of island decor here that makes it feel very tropical. Despite its super chilly AC that makes it feel almost like winter wonderland. That I can always jump back outside to heat up like I just did.
Thank you, Cole, for enjoying the videos and the walk. For today, I am just burning on willpower. But I do try to showcase everywhere of Thailand and not just touristy places. Of course, we have ventured to many tourist attractions. And we do go to some on routine, like Patong and Bangla, due to his famous or infamous fame that it has received, or popularity. But I do take even longer walks in the middle of nowhere. So whatever comes to my mind and I feel, but I do love to showcase all of Phuket. Thank you, Sign, for managing the time and organizing that. And you and John, please have a safe journey and safe trip. And we will go and pick her up tonight as well. We're currently at Robinson's. I just had my real dose of coffee, I would say, and we're walking by the SF Cinema here by Robinson Thailand, where people in this area, nearby the airport, catch a movie. I just got a message from my buddy, my bro. He's still on the island. Yes, he's here for quite a while, and he says he'll be moving hotels tomorrow up to my area. We might be seeing more of him shortly. And thank you for sending the love boom for Jiang and Elephant Ear. And Jiang definitely does have thick Dumbo ears, just like an elephant. And part of the inspiration for the names, but for some of you who might notice, my cat names are Jiang and Leo, both local Thai beers, and both symbols and some recognition and tradition tied to Thailand, of course, Thai culture. Sing means the lion, and Jiang, of course, is the elephant. And thank you, Kurt, for sending good vibes to Jiang. She is healing and getting better, so she definitely feels it, guys. If anything, it helps me a lot. I definitely do need the support, me and Sign and the whole family. Sometimes people see the amazing sides, which is true. We are in a tropical island paradise. Of course, being out here, I do miss a lot of friends that are away from me. And I don't have a big family myself anyways, neither does Sign. So we are here with you guys. That's very rewarding for us, actually. A lot of warmth from my small family. Kurt, well, if I was in Toronto, the chances are they'll be called Tank House Ale or Mill Street, or Canadian, which is also one of my favorite beers. And Canadian's not a strong beer, of course. It's something like you can drink during a summer day, have a few bottles, no worries. I wouldn't say as light as Corona, but it does bring that vibe. Olsen Canadians, and for those of you who don't like it, it's alright. I like a good share amount of different types of beers, so no conflicts there. Time for Alex to start a rock band. I certainly make a attempt to be the lead singer, but I certainly need a band as well. 1 second here. My pants are falling off. Okay, there we go. Now, it's tightening my belt because all the gear I have in my pocket, it weighs everything down a bit. We definitely now have a YouTube family, definitely. And it means a lot to us. Yeah. It gives us a new opportunity, actually, to fight to be here. I guess some of you already heard my story, right? It's either make it here or pack up and go home. And the choices are simple for me, and I think I made the right one to give it a fight to remain here. Don't slip on a banana peel. Thanks, man. It's local time, 1 p.m. We're definitely into OT. And due to some of the streaming networking issues, limited a little bit of where we can venture to today. But hey, we arrived here, had a nice cup of coffee. And we're just currently roaming around Robinson. Nice one, Boom. That did give me some sort of visual.
อยู่ไหนกัน
And for those of you passing by while you're heading into town, when you arrive on Phuket, check out Robinson's. Pick up what you need. Don't have to bring too much luggage or clothes. You can buy your clothes here at a reasonable price, I would say. I mean, how much clothes do you need here, right? A t-shirt, a couple of shorts, maybe some shades, and you're good to go. Yeah, I guess you need a pair of sandals as well if you're not into what I do all the time, which is the shoe ceremony. Thank you, sign, and you drive safe back to work. We're still wandering around Robinson area. We're in the main shop of Robinson right now. The central part anyways. And I guess we'll head outside for a little walk, I guess. Since I'm getting chilly again. sometimes we're not on a big city like Toronto, and some cities have walk paths. We do need to ride a little before we can find some place to walk on for a few hours. Unless, of course, we're already situated in Patong or maybe perhaps even Phuket town, then the walks will be, or the walk paths will be more available. But that's what makes the islands cool, I guess. That's an island. We started the day out in hopes for a beach escape. Certainly spend a few hours at the beach. I'm not sure how much of an escape it offered for winter and the cold, but definitely it was surreal in terms of the buffering and the network issues we had. But we did go into overtime a little bit, and I was able to rectify the network issues. Take a quick ride to Robinson's, and hopefully everybody enjoyed that cup of coffee with me as much as I did with everybody. And we just finished our overtime stroll at Robinson's. And once again, I do apologize for all the buffering issues, and I do thank everybody for coming along and spending your valuable time with us despite us having that much issues. Hey everybody, hey, thank you so much for coming along, and once again I apologize, we did have a shitload of issues earlier, but hey, you know what, I think we also broke record. Aside from being the worst quality stream, we also broke records for one of our longest streams on the channel, so congratulations to that, and thank you Sign for the overtime work, bringing Jang to the vet alone. Also heading back to work now, so I appreciate that. Cheers to you, and we'll be sure to get a coffee together later on and spending some time with Jang tonight after we pick her up. Hey, cheers. Let's call some names because, appreciate all of y'all. Let's see, Cole is here, Boom, Kurt, Hajat, Jellybean. I'm gonna miss some people, but let me see, West Coast Walker, Vasily, Liam, everybody that dropped by, and if I missed anybody, my apologies. It was a very difficult stream, and also Juanita, of course, and Madonna, my two trusty mods. And you guys fell asleep? Oh, definitely, man. I hope I helped you get some good sleep. All right. So enough blabbing from me. I will leave, of course, the channel up for a little bit with some music, so you guys can say your farewells. But until next time, I'm your pet walker, Alex. Sawadee-ka, sawadee-ka, sawadee-ja, and I will catch you later. And some of you may know I like to come back a little and say a thank you again. So I appreciate everybody that's still here. I appreciate you guys for dealing with all the issues today. And wish you guys all a good one. Until next time, we're off. Take care.